Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Suprabhatam. We will see the word split. Yaya, Dharmam, Adharmam, Cha. Karyam, Cha, Akaryam, Eva, Cha. Ayathavat, Prajanati, Buddhihi, Sa, Partha, Rajasi. Yesterday, we saw Satvika Buddhi. We saw about the intellect, which is the one which decides thing to do or not to do, how to orient it, how to calibrate it in the Sattvika manner, by giving it orientation for the long-term objective of life, and also it should also be able to understand the short-term road ahead, pravritti, nivritti. So there are two paths, the path of karma and the path of jnana. So which path I should take? This is the long-term perspective. So that should be clear. The buddhi should be informed about that. And based on that, if it is the karma marga, then I should know what is karya, akarya, what I should do, what I should refrain from. And then bhaya, abhaya, what should I be afraid of, what should I not be afraid of. So in karma marga, that clarity, that is for the present. And the long term is pravritti. And in the same way, if it is the nivritti marga, if it is the path inwards, for the inward turned eye, so there should always be a reflection about what is bandha, what leads to bandha and what leads to moksha. So with this clarity of the short term and long term activities of one's life, if that clarity is there in the intellect, then that is a sattvika buddhi. Now here we have the Rajasika Buddhi. What does it say? That ayathavat prajanati. This is the key word. Yathavat means as it is. Ayathavat, na yathavat, not as it is. So not factual. So factual is yathavat, or actual or factual is yathavat. Ayathavat is a wrong understanding, not factual, not actual. So where is this a wrong understanding? In what aspect there is a wrong understanding? Dharmam adharmancha. Knowing dharma as adharma and adharma as dharma. Dharma here is translated as righteousness, whereas it may not be merely righteousness. Dharma has a wider connotation. What is my duty? What is my responsibility? All that in relation to my family, my society, my community, my country, and in the cosmos in general. So that is dharma, awareness of what I should do in relation to vyashti, samashti, srishti, parameshti. This is how Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyaya, he will put it in the integral humanism. He speaks about that. So such is the wider concept of dharma that needs a proper shastra education. So that is dharma. So it is not merely righteousness, doing the right thing. So unrighteousness. So one should be aware that I am part of this cosmos. As I am part of the cosmos, I am part of the country. As I am part of the country, I am part of the community. As I am part of the community, I am also part of the family and the immediate ones, near and dear ones. So acting with a responsibility at all these levels, that is dharma. And not doing it in this way is adharma. So a buddhi which ayathavat janati, knows dharma as adharma and adharma as dharma, that is rajasika buddhi. So that is in the long term. And for the short term, karyam cha akaryam eva cha. What should be done this day, this morning, this week, this month? What I should do, what should I refrain from? So that mind which is confused about the karya and akarya in the short term and dharma and adharma in the long term, that confused mind, or a mind which has wrongly understood dharma as adharma and adharma as dharma, is called as a rajasika buddhi. There are many examples in this regard. Karna, Bhishma, Drona, Kripa, all these acharyas, very revered people, they considered adharma as dharma. They should have taken, after the Draupadi Vastrapaharana, after the wrong that has been done to the Pandavas, after the rejection of offering even 5 villages to the Pandavas, what should they have done? That is adharma, Arjuna. This is adharma, Duryodhana. We walk out of your camp. They should have taken that decision and they should have left. But they considered, no, we are committed to Hastinapura. We are committed to the protection of this country. So we stay here. So that is their wrong understanding. Then Krishna took a stand and kind of, such a huge force has to come from the Bhagavan himself to remove this Rajasic understanding and establish Dharma. So this is people understanding Adharma as Dharma. And so whatever they did, the immediate thing they did was fight in the side of Duryodhana. Unfortunately, they should not have done that. They should have fought on the side of Pandavas. So this is classical example. Coming to the contemporary life also, we see students toppling a country, the very neighboring country. What is the dharma of the students? Swadhyaya pravachana. That is the dharma of the students. What do they have to do in the context of politics? Of course, they should have certain views and opinions, but what they did, they ransacked the president's house, the prime minister's house. Is that their dharma? Is that their duty? Is that their responsibility? I don't think it is so. So hence and it is instigated by someone else. So hence, we should be aware of what is dharma, what is adharma, and then not to be instigated by anyone else. We should be established in the sattvika buddhi, or else the social order itself will be challenged. So hence, this is a very, very serious and also very, very contemporarily applicable principle that every youth of this country who has come in the lineage of the rishis should think about. Thank you.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.